In a recent surprise interview that Boom did with YouTubers Stack and Elite Cameraman, we learned a lot of interesting things about the future of the series, as well as what will happen in episode 74. Doc's answers to the YouTubers' questions got me thinking, after which I decided to delve into each of them and plus tell you what we should expect in the new episode. Let's say, what do you think? When will the Simp Cameraman reappear? And what role will he play in the series? And will he really be a villain? Speakerman Titan and Cameraman in danger and could die. Who will be the new Titan that Boom said he would be? And what if I told you that G-Man will have legs? I think everyone is very curious to know the answers to these questions. And just in this video, we will talk about it. In general, I have prepared a lot of interesting theories, so sit back, take tea and cookies, and get ready to watch. And here with you, as always, is your friendly neighbor, Razmeek. Well, if you've already liked it, then let's get started. So, for starters, we get to see new special agents in episode 74. Elite Cameraman asked Dafak about them, and he said that there will be new agents like Plungerman and Black Speaker. I don't think they're going to come out of nowhere. What is the point of inventing new characters? Because there are already those who are familiar and loved. Let's say a friend of Plungerman's, the cameraman scientist. For him already made an unusual exoskeleton, which means that he is not one of the simple agents. Also, don't forget, we've been given a hint about the camera detective. That is, Boom has already shown it to us, and I do not think that it was just a one-time appearance. And I'll also remind you about the special TV man from the full 73rd episode. Also, the speaker man from episode 71, who raised the red cameraman, could be a new special agent. All of the above characters either have good motivation or pretty eyes, so they fit the most. And also don't forget about the Simp Cameraman, which we'll talk about a little later. Also in the new episode, we may be shown some abilities stolen from TV men's Skibidi Toilets. Most likely, G-Man will use those abilities. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up since it doesn't seem strong in potential and inferior to other theories, but Dafak mentioned the books from episode 70 in an interview. He of course said that there was technology from the TV man race in there, and naturally he mentioned them for a reason. If the books were handed over by a secret agent during the TV Titan improvements, then it's clear that G-Man would retaliate. By the way, thanks to this interview, there are now concerns about the Titans. After all, if you put together the past plums, the Series 73 finale, and Dafuk's response, it's clear that they are in great danger. So let's start by looking back at the plums for episode 73. There, the pictures of Cameraman and Speakerman Titan had the phrase, "I will survive," written on them. As we know, this phrase was uttered by G-Man in the episode itself, but why did only the Titans have the inscription in the plums? At the end of episode 73, however, they found themselves badly injured and on crutches walked towards the base for improvements and repairs. And this event was the trigger for the interview question. Where will the Speakerman and Cameraman Titans go, into combat or into improvement? The answer was, they can do both. From all of this, we can conclude that the Titans are in danger. They are very much weakened now, and I'm inclined to think that Skibidi may be preparing some kind of trap for the Titans, like the dead Skibidi scientist did. After all, as we know, G-Man has plans for everything, and such an ambush is a likely possibility. So hopefully they survive and successfully reach the repair site. In the next episode, we should also wait for the secrets of the Astro Skibidi race to be revealed. It was about them that there were a lot of questions. Also, on the drain that Dafak gave to Elite Cameraman, we saw the canon of Astro UFOs, so Astro Toilets are worth talking about. In episode 74, we will either see a stronger Astro Skibidi, or we will see their new abilities. We all know that the Astro Skibidi have a leader that we haven't been shown until now, and of course we had suspicions that he could be Astro UFO or Astro Juggernaut. Elite Cameraman shattered our theories and asked if there is a leader in the Astro Toilets, which was answered that we have yet to see him. That is, he has not yet appeared and will appear only in the future. There is only speculation about the power of the Astro leader. Logically, we can understand that the leader must be stronger than all the subordinates. Only by this logic we can understand that Astro UFO is not the leader of Astro Toilet, because we have seen Astro stronger than him. And just like that, when asked if there are any Astro Toilets more powerful than the Astro Juggernaut, Dafak only answered with a skeleton emoji. From this, we can understand that the main Astro will be so powerful that so far the others don't even compare. So what will be shown in the series may certainly not be that grandiose, but more secrets will definitely be revealed to us. And now let's get to the most delicious part. First of all, from the interviews we now know that there will be a new Titan in the series, and this Titan we have already seen. And in fact, there are not so many contenders for this role. We can immediately dismiss the option with the Titan agent, because the Alliance already has 3 Titans that need to be improved. Therefore, creating a new giant would be quite a costly and irrational idea. There are much more options and chances to see a Titan from the Skibidi side, and in that case, there are 2 options for the development of events. The first option, G-Man will create a Titan from one of his fighters, with the help of the technology hiding in the containers. In this case, the Titan could be G-Man himself, putting his legs on himself, which would look funny. G-Man can also be said to have a core, which all Titans need. Black Hybrid from episode 72 is also a good candidate, as he and G-Man have a special bond. Before voicing the second option, I want to remind you that Skibidi Toilets are divided into 2 camps. Some are traitors who go with G-Man, while others are righteous warriors who obey the Astro Skibidi just like that. The second option is the appearance of some old Skibidi Toilet from the first series, but already as a Titan. As they say, we'll see. We now know that the Simp will officially return in Series 74. Dafak himself said so in an interview. We've all been waiting for this character for a long time because he means a lot to the series. The viewers sympathize with him, and of course Dafak Boom sees this, so he keeps the intrigue on purpose to keep people interested in the series. Simp Cameraman is the character with the most developed character and motivation. He is just a good guy who fell in love with a girl who did not reciprocate. After being left to die alone on the battlefield, even though he could have been saved, he is at least resentful and at most very angry at the entire Alliance. And that's why his comeback may not be so rosy. Looking at his biography, it seems that this is a typical start for some villain. Of course, you should not immediately ascribe him to the ranks of villains, because with enough willpower and commitment to his work, he can simply forget everything that was before. Still, it's better to hope for a good outcome and we move on. Our hunch was confirmed that the secret agent shared his technology with G-Man. In fact, it was clear right away, as we know that everyone has their own signature color, and the secret agent's is green, which was the color of the lightning from the sphere from G-Man's core. Also, Dafak Boom said that 74 episode will be a sequel to 73. Perhaps we will see what is in the containers, because we have seen the number 74 on the container drains for a long time, and most likely they will be unpacked to improve G-Man. In the series itself, we will see the Titans moving around on their way to improvement, and possibly how they will be fought off. And judging by the recent plums, we will see more people. Judging by how delayed the series has been, we can conclude that something big is in store for us, and it's likely that Astro Skibidi may even make an appearance. Based on this, we can conclude that Dafak will probably split the series into parts, despite initially wanting to make it a single episode. If the episode will not be split into parts after all, we will have a small teaser of what will happen in episode 75. Well, if you have your own theory, then by all means write it in the comments. I'll be sure to read it and maybe even add it to the next video. Well, there are my other analysis on the screen. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, I almost forgot. Most of you are still not subscribed to our channel, namely 90%, and it's very sad. So click on the subscribe button and don't forget about the bell. Thanks for watching. That was Razmeek with you. See you in the next video. Bye, everybody.